So, more David Icke shenanigans. I figured, since I was talking about David Icke anyway, I may as well pull up some links to shit that goes on his forum, but meanwhile he thinks banning Jim Profit is perfectly legitimate. The funny thing about it is I don't have to look for these things. All I can do is just scroll down on the first page and close my eyes and pick a random topic, and bam, I'll find shit. What did I find? I found people not only excusing the Nazis, but making up some ridiculous allegations that the nuclear bomb is a lie constructed by the Jews. I shit you not. I have never, in all my years of having to read anti-Semitic shit, especially when I was on 4chan, have I heard such a ridiculous accusation. But someone on David Icke thinks that despite how we have nuclear power, we were not able to think of a way to devise that into a weapon. So I'll link you to that one. And I'll link you to a topic where somebody said that the Holocaust never happened, or that it didn't happen like people think it did. And when someone challenged them with saying, hey, what about all those photos with the corpse-looking people, he responded, typhus. That apparently all those people had been infected with typhus, and that's what happened. And somehow it was constructed into death camps and things. So not only is David Icke a religious New Age cult, it's a Nazi death cult. Because they're constantly making excuses for the Nazis. And it isn't hard to figure out that reptilians are probably a euphemism for Jews. Because isn't it convenient that whenever David Icke or one of his cult members disagrees with you, you're a reptilian. And whenever a white supremacist disagrees with you, you're a Jew. See, Jew is convenient for white supremacists because Jews can be anybody at any time. Because Jews are not an actual race, they're an idea, a religion, a philosophy, and that way they can conveniently say, oh, that's not a white person, that's a Jew. But any real white person would agree with me, her. Well, David Icke has managed to tweak that a little and say that, oh, those aren't even humans. Those are just people that look human, but are actually shape-shifting reptiles from another planet. It's even more ridiculous than just the idea of a sub-template of religion that is so ingrained that they think about their religious convictions first, and wherever they come from, their nationality, their politics, secondary to this coven. That, at least, is realistic. But it's unrealistic to say you're a fucking space alien, shape-shifting as a person, just to fuck with people. And that there's so many of them, and that our government just falls right in line with it, and would not oppose these reptilians or whatever, and that they've just ruled the earth for eons or whatever. And it's just ridiculous. All the shit they say is ridiculous. And yet, I and many others are not allowed to have our own opinions. And it's not just David Icke that does this, but it's very blatant in David Icke's case. That's why I'm using him as an example. Because this is how moderators operate. They can say all the crazy bullshit they want and feed these lies to people, thus creating more stupidity, more Nazis, more bullshit, but we're not allowed to have rational, logical opinions and, just not be infringed on for it. We're not asking for fucking miracles. We're just asking not to be fucked with, to be left alone. And these moderators can't do that because it would stop them from perpetuating the Nazi death cult. And that's just the facts of the matter. And isn't it a little odd that he talks about how Luciferians are the secret coven, that, the Bohemian Grove and shit are Lucifer worshippers, but there are blatant Luciferians on his site that he's okay with. So, Jim Profit, not claiming to be any kind of satanic cult or whatever, can't post on his forum, but proud Luciferians can, proud Nazis can. He even says himself, love and light. That sounds pretty Luciferian to me. So, where is the logic here? But that's the thing. Maybe David Icke is the satanic cult. Because they say the devil is the great deceiver, and what deceives people more than a clusterfuck? It's not a blatant lie that you would be like, you're lying to me, how stupid do you think I am? It's not even a subtle lie that he would get away with for a while and then you would figure it out or at least be suspicious. No, it's just bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Constantly distracting you, throwing new shit at you, and you don't have time to think about it. You're just like, okay, whatever. And that's how he gets by. He sneaks away, scurrying like a cockroach, as he throws this junk at you, and he continues to run his Nazi death cult. So, that's what I want to get across, and I've come to this conclusion because of that fucktard a while back on Facebook that used to claim I was a robot. Because, yeah, you see my wires hanging out and shit, right? So, not only am I going to link you to Nazi death cult shit, I'm going to link you to a funny video that if I was a robot, I would probably act like that. So, see you later.